Hello and welcome Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising to Sincere Tarot for your February 2019 forecast. This is where you get the raw, honest truth to most help fully advance your spiritual growth and journey on this planet in all aspects of your life. So I am very, very grateful that you have decided to watch my channel today for your forecast. So I've already shuffled the cards off camera, but I'm just shuffling them a little bit more. The two decks that I mainly use, the first deck that I use for the storyline is my Tarot of the Cat People deck. And then for your Destiny cards, make sure you stick around for the end, I use the Aleister Crowley Tarot of the Thoth. So, the first four cards that I pull from the Tarot of the Cat deck are the weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4 of how your month is going to go. I then pull a card that is your crowning card, which is your most extroverted energy this month, and then the undercurrent card, which is your most introverted energy this month, and then a final card from the cat deck, which is the overlay, which is the lens through which you perceive February 2019. So let's see what is in store for you, my dear Virgos. All right. So many of my families and friends are Virgos, so I can't help but thinking of them sometimes when I pull these cards. All right, but anyways, the first week, I've got the Seven of Swords, so this may have to do with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your life, but essentially I feel that it is your energy. It might be the other person's energy, right? Either way, the energy that this card represents is someone who has their walls up because their defenses up because they've been hurt before, okay? They are being very discerning and very selective of who they're letting into their experience, into their inner world, okay? And for someone, this person also has many reasons to be quite defensive and quite closed off. I mean, whenever anyone has a shell or a hard exterior, that's because they've learned throughout their experience in their life, you know, that they can't always trust people or situations, you know, for better or for worse. But during this first week of February 2019, I see you letting someone into your life, being quite selective, and this person is going to be very pleased that you have decided that they are the ones that you can trust and that you have chosen to allow them into your inner world. So you might be maybe an acquaintance or a friend or someone in your world. You're going to let them in a little bit more to your inner world. This could be someone else's energy for you. If it is likely a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that they are letting you into their internal life because they know that you are trustworthy, you are honest, that you are going to tell the truth, that you are sincere, and even when you criticize, you always mean it in the best way to help advance that person and make the situation better, okay? So that's the first week of February for you, my dear Virgo. During the second week, we have got the King of Cups. This is one of my absolute favorite royal cards. So the cups can represent a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your life. Nonetheless, it is a very, very positive, warm, nurturing, loving, caring energy, yet still strong. So this is a very strong, it could be an older male. Maybe you are that older male or you have that, you know, wise masculine energy that you are strong, powerful, and assertive, yet just, and using that power to take care of people that cannot necessarily take care of themselves, like to stick up for someone. But this is a very calm, warm, loving, masculine energy, massively influencing the second week of February for you, my dear Virgo. During the third week, we have got the moon. So the moon could be a Pisces. Pisces are ruled by the moon, okay? It could be a Pisces influence in your life. It could also be that you are doing a dark night of the soul-searching journey, like a little bit of reflecting on the darkness within us. It can also sometimes be illusion or delusion. You might be a bit deceitful to someone or not completely tell them the truth. You might be looking at something not in the full light of day, but with the, you know, light of the moon, which means that it's hard to see things clearly. So you might think that you're looking at something clearly, but you're not. But I really do feel for a lot of you, it will be more of a reflective, soul-searching journey, a bit of an introspective period during the third week of February. All right, Virgo, for the fourth week, we have got the High Priestess. I really do think that it must be more of in the third week, reflection internal journey for you, my dear Virgo, because during the 4th week, we've got the High Priestess, which is a very powerful feminine energy. So this is someone who, this is very spiritual. Also, it could be some sort of, you've just gone through like a very important spiritual journey, and you are feeling and seeing and intuitively knowing the results of that in the 4th week, due to your internal journey during the 3rd week. It may or may not have been influenced by the strong masculine, positive masculine energy in the 2nd week. But you are able to see into yourself more. You are able to understand yourself more, and that gives you more power and courage. Now, I mean, it could be it's also good to have some sort of like routine and ritual in your spiritual journey, whether that's just like a 5 or 10 minute meditation in the morning, having a little bit more structure. I mean, there are pros and cons when it comes to religion. One of the positive aspects of religion is that because there is tradition and there is ritual, that you're able to kind of stick with it a little bit more. You don't have to turn to religion at all. But what I'm saying is maybe to add a little bit more structure from what you've learned in the 3rd and 4th week, okay? And just add that structure and ritual in to your daily practice of your spiritual journey, all right? So let's see what the crowning energy is. Oh, interesting. Actually, this makes sense for the 3rd and 4th week now. All right, so your crowning energy is the Hermit. Essentially, the energy that you feel the most and that other people see in you the most during the month of February, my dear Virgo, is that you just want to be by yourself. If you have anyone around, they are an extremely close person. One of those people might be the people in the 1st week that you allowed into your internal world, but it's not like you're going to be allowing everyone in. The Hermit card is very important when it comes to spiritual growth. Sometimes we do need to go out there and experience life, but sometimes we need to just, just look inwards and just be by ourselves so that we can properly, reflect within our own inner light, our own darkness, a bit of a soul searching, but in a solitary manner, okay? So it's not like you're going to be posting about it on social media or anything. All right. But if you do, that would be during the 4th week. Okay. The undercurrent is, oh wow, nice. Okay, so we've got a king, we've got the priestess, we have got the Knight of Swords. This is your undercurrent. So this could also be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius influence in your life. I really feel like you are going to be going through a lot of soul searching, but you do have positive masculine energies around you and within you. So within you, the introverted energy, that being the Knight of Swords, is just someone who is absolutely just determined to, like a go-getter attitude. And so that might actually be what you're tapping into with the Hermit card that we are going to experience or uncover within yourself, that you just are so excited for a new journey. You've thought about it a lot. You can see the logic of it, and you're not really letting anything hold you back. You're kind of just like dropping anything that might hold you back or slow you down. You've just got a really positive go-getter attitude with things that you want to accomplish in your life, and just to cut through all the bullshit. So that's really, really awesome. I think that's the energy you're going to be tapping into this month, deep down. All right, so let's see what the overlay is. Okay, so this is kind of cool. This is the overlay. This is 3 of Cups. All right. This shows me that the Hermit card isn't going to be all like sad and by yourself and all that. You're also going to be just kicking back and relaxing and just like focusing on finding the little pleasures in life. So you likely will have some people very close to you that you're just going to be hanging out with, that that you can relax with. So you've got that foundation of trust, just probably hanging out with people who are very, very close to you, and just relaxing, enjoying, and then doing that internal reflection and all of that. All right, awesome. So I definitely see a lot of spiritual growth with you and positive energies around you. Definitely a dark night of the soul type energy throughout this month, but that's absolutely fantastic, because within the depths of our deep, dark caves of our souls, I mean, there are dragons, but the dragons also guard gold. I mean, they have we hide within ourselves not just the darkness, but the darkness within ourselves hides the most beautiful, valuable treasure in existence, okay? So I think you're going to be bringing some of that out, okay? All right, so 1, 2, 3, pick a card. This is your destiny card. So use your intuition to pick this one. Never go with your second guess. That's your ego second guessing. What felt most? What got your body the most tingly? What made you feel in the highest vibration? Was it 1, 2, or 3? Get ready for your destiny card, my dear Virgo, for February 2019. All right, if you picked 1. Oh, okay, we've got the death card. All right, this is not an actual, like sometimes the death card does represent an actual death, not in this case. This is the end of the cycle, and that absolutely makes sense for the introspection, the journey. So you are going to be going through some soul searching, but know that this is the end of a cycle, okay? And when certain things die, they go back into the soil and they provide that rich, nutrient-rich soil for new things to grow, okay? So this is a necessary part of the cycle. You cannot have birth without death. You cannot have death without birth. They are two sides of the same coin, okay? So this is you are ending a certain cycle. It's kind of like leveling up in a game. You're finishing a particular level, okay? And then so eventually you will be going into the start of a new game, a new journey in your life. Absolutely fantastic, okay? Clearing away the old to make way for the new. If you pick 2, ooh, you have got the Knight of Cups for your advice card. That's absolutely fantastic. So you also had the King of Cups for your week 2 influence, and you have the 3 of Cups for your overlay, the lens through which you perceive, February 2019, my dear Virgo. So with the Knight of Cups, that just means like go forward with love, even if it seems foolish at times. Just go with the flow, move forward with love, all right? So you need to be able to let yourself love. Just go for it, okay? That's your advice. If you picked 3, ooh, you are worrying about a lot of earthly matters, which is really interesting because we have the 5 of discs, and I don't necessarily see any pentacles in your card. This might have to do specifically with the first week, or you might be worried about this soul-searching journey that you are participating in. But it tends to be like stressing about, you know what? It makes sense. Because if this, you might, sometimes when there's a new phase or a new journey in your life, like you are going to be awakening, like kind of like this warrior energy, like a novice warrior who's got like a lot of potential and a lot of, go-getter attitude, right? But there's always going to be a little bit of worry about, oh, what about this? What about this? What about the bills I have to pay for my house? What about this job? I need to keep my job. All of those like day-to-day things are very important for us to focus on, but sometimes we worry about them so much that they hold us back, okay? Just know that when you're moving in the right direction in life, when the universe wants you to go in a certain direction, you don't have to worry about things like that. Like, how am I going to make money? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? It's just going to happen when you are pointed in the right direction in your life and you are connecting with your higher power, you're connecting with source energy, you're connecting with the universe, everything will work out, okay? So I would just let go of worry. I know it's easier said than done. What I like to do is I like to meditate, trying to at least 10 minutes if you can, 5 minutes, absolute minimum, meditation every single morning. You can also do a gratitude journal. So first thing in the morning, you write 10 things that you're thankful for. And then right before you go to bed at night, write 10 more things that you're thankful for. They could be, I am thankful for the warmth of the sun on my skin. I am thankful for the smell of incense. I am thankful for my cat sitting on my lap, okay? So just any little thing. I'm thankful that there's food in my fridge, okay? So I would focus on being able to like calm yourself so that you know that you are taken care of, always 100% by the universe, okay? They will take care of all those little things that you're worrying about it. So put all of your worries into the universe's hand. Just release it, be like, all right, you take care of it, and just let go, all right? Like letting go of a balloon going into the sky. That's where your worries go, all right? You just give it back to the universe. They'll take care of it. All right, thank you so much, my dear Virgo, for checking into my channel. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Please comment. I love reading your comments so much below, and it really means a lot to me. If you would like a personal reading, you can send me an email at contact@sinceretarot.co.uk, and have an absolutely fantastic February 2019, Virgo. Mwah! Love you. Bye.